Oh man, it's your guys Buffed and Prime, CT the Fan, Decal, and
I know it ain't easy.
you got Decal singing this song. Ah, what a season. Where do we start, chat? Salute. Where y'all tapping in at? Happy Thanksgiving. You eat good. 3-9, no bowl game. Offensive coordinator needs to go. I mean, there's so much. It's a free fall. Whatever. Everything could be discussed today. How you feeling?
Again, I'm here to apologize because I led y'all astray. I said 5-7, and that's on me. And now looking back, now mind you, I said 5-7. I didn't even expect the whole quarterback carousel. So in my defense, my 5-7 wasn't based on the quarterback carousel. When that happened, that's where the discrepancy of 2 wins comes from. So yeah, I just hope you guys give me grace for that. And yeah, let's go from there. Let's roll. Sure, if you know we want, I ain't missing no press conference.
Oh yeah, we got it loaded in the studio, waiting for him to show up. We gonna be there.
I don't care if they show up 2 hours later. I ain't missing no press conference. Not I said the cat. Ooh, I just said cat. Right, you can't say that. Are you a dog or you a cat dog? I don't want no hot dogs, cat dogs, dog cats. Just want dogs. Come right the wrongs.
So I mean,
and right after that, 3 decommits.
Man, it's gonna be a busy day, busy week. What man, where do we start? I mean, where do you start? I mean, you start with this team. 3 wins. No, remember, boy, Twitter is not gonna be happy.
All right. So this is where we at. I told CT he didn't do it yet. We got to make a CT gonna make a compilation from all the watch parties, just off the craziest stuff that has happened this season. Because I was spazzing. We just couldn't put them on YouTube this year for a lot of. I was spaz like this. T Cal, is Jordan leaving? Who's Jordan? You gotta be specific. Special guest Neely, you got to put a K in front of that. Man, snake oil salesman. Snake oil. Oh, you didn't watch the end? Oh, it was lovely.
Yeah.
Called a timeout at the worst possible time. Worst possible time. Coaching. All right. So before we get, let's get into the post game. Let's get into the stats and everything. And then we can roll from there. Let me pull these up.
Yeah, man. How do you guys feel about this game? Hey, Dallin Hayden maybe had 2 carries in the second half, which is maybe like I don't. I mean, this game.
What you gotta say, CP? Get off your chest.
This game was just. Hey, it was CU. It was CU. I'm just so disappointed. I mean, the favorite, stat pattern, favorite players. Like you just don't even care. Like you don't even care. Like you got to get certain people, certain touches. Ah, man, yeah, the CT crash is coming. It's gonna get ugly, y'all. Oh man, I think everybody hit the portal and everybody's fired. I just think I'm of the belief that it's over. Like just like just let it all go. Just wash your hands of it. Hey, it is what it is, and just move on from this whole experiment. It's done. That's why I kind of stand at now. I don't believe that even if you change the coordinators, even if you're still trying to run man, or if you can't bring in your own coaches, or if you can't institute your own offensive philosophy, you're just wasting your time. And I think the window's against you. You got National Signing Day next week. You got 1 transfer portal. You can't be playing these games. You can't be speaking subliminals. And you should have fired those people 3 or 4 games ago. Like, I hate when people say, I didn't. No. Forget all this talking and give me more action, buddy. Like, you should have fired these guys a long time ago. I mean, a long time ago. We just going to be 100, right?
You can't fire the homies. You can't
Hey,
fire the homies.
hey, look, man, college, you seem to be able to get fired and still get paid. Fire them all. I
You
don't
can't
care. Fire
fire
them all.
that's the head coaches. You can't fire the homies.
Man, you got to fire 'em. The homies let you down. You got to fire them all. Yeah, you got everybody raises over the last year. Arizona,
Danger. The
Arizona
homie.
boy,
No,
yeah,
you can't fire the homies.
you got to fire
Uh,
everybody. Hey, you got and Rick George. You know what I'm saying? You slid into a whole new position. Nah, buddy, you need to fix this before you go. But hey, it is what it is. I think it's gonna hurt. Like it's gonna like you don't have that sway no more. You don't have that, you know, oh, I could just sit here, everybody want to come here, everybody want nah, buddy. Like everything has to change or everybody has to go. That's why I stand at. Fire them
all right.
all.
We got 200 people in here. If we get 200 likes in the next 10 minutes, that means every single person watch like, then this can be a really, really gloves off talk. Like
Woo!
really, really gloves off talk. And we
Y'all
have
better
50
start running them likes up. Better
minutes.
log into your 4
Y'all better
different YouTube
share
channels.
it. Y'all better share it. Whatever. We get to 200 likes in the next 10 minutes. We can really
Oh,
talk.
it's about to get it. We kick my feet up, post some more of that. Drink.
All right, Israel. You usually rotate running backs that much. I wanted to talk about this. This is the first thing I wanted to talk about. "17 carries for 22 yards. You gave them the ball 17 times combined. Just to be clear, Michael Welch and Draylon Miller for a combined 22 rushing yards. I'm not a mathematician. 1 yard and 1.1 a carry. They're averaging 1 yard a carry combined. You had this running back who, before the last 2 carries, was averaging 6 a carry, still averaging 4.4. He had 10 carries at halftime. He had 5 carries in the second half when he was running and kept like he was
And
only getting better as the game went on. Like he was
right,
getting bigger runs and bigger runs.
he was looking like Jackson out there. He just started opening up.
I use this word a lot, but this is a microcosm of Colorado. There's no reason Draylon Miller should be getting touches. I'm sorry. 7 carries for 2 yards. If I go out there right now, had they called me, flown me on a plane, I'm getting more than 2 yards on 7 carries. I swear to God, like 0.3 yards a carry, I could have a torn ACL. I'm doing better than that. Michael Welch, 10 for 20, and you use them for both touchdowns, and Dallin Hayden doesn't get a touch in the red zone. This is the microcosm of Colorado and what's being built there. This is why you see what happens there. Throwing the ball definitely wasn't Caden Salter's best game. Interception, super underthrown ball. Yes, snowing and windy, underthrown ball. Probably around a 60% completion rate, somewhere around there. Omarion Miller, 7 catches for 120. He had at least 3 drops. Zach Atkins, 3 for 24. He had a drop. Salter could have put it on him better, led him a little bit too much, but still expect him to make that catch. Caleb Mathis finally got some playing time. I said he should have been playing over Draylon in the slot from
In the
day
slot,
one
yep.
because he's actually really shifty, runs good routes. I
Bro.
think he scored a touchdown on that play, and they didn't review it. I really think he had a touchdown. They never showed the replay. Sincere Brown had 2 targets, I think, the entire game. All the plays are designed for Omarion Miller. He's the primary receiver on those plays. You're throwing screens to Omarion Miller, but you're not throwing screens to Sincere Brown. You're giving cross screens and these crossers.
Post game starting.
It is what it is. Oh, all right, bet. Let me shut up.
Yeah, it's a little less than normal. This is a halftime or something.
Okay, here we go. Gotcha.
You ain't crazy. Thank you.
Start off with everybody's fired, Brian. Do it.
And if changes have been made, today's
Sure.
not being you got to think today.
I mean, obviously,
90 days
he
next
picks
week.
up the fight again and just wasn't able to finish the game. But
Yeah.
are you pleased with the way they came out and fought in this one and give yourself a shot in that fourth
It's
quarter?
not a consolation prize. They're supposed to fight. They're supposed to want it.
supposed to give their best. First of all, let's acknowledge the opposing team. They played a heck of a game, well coached. One of my dearest coaches, I love him to life. The staff prepares them pretty darn well. That quarterback didn't make many mistakes, did well. Running back ran hard, and when they needed to make the plays defensively, they made the play. So let's give them some love and some credit. But it's no consolation prize given in these things.
Is it emotional at all with this being the end of the season?
Yeah.
What's the scene like?
It's emotional after every game when you lose. Not a loser. I don't handle it well. I don't cope well. I'm a thinker though, so I always try to visualize, and I see plays all night long and what we could have, should have, would have done. What could I have done better situationally, preparation wise, strategically, so many things. I just told them, no, we won't be in this situation again. I promise you that. I could promise you that, because I'm not happy with nothing right now. Nothing.
There you go.
Might be a dumb question, but how motivated are you to get out of this spot?
That's a dumb question.
I wasn't motivated to get in. I'm not motivated to get out. Getting out is what it's going to be. I don't think it's a motivation. It's a part of life. This is what it's going to be. This fan base, school, Rick, everybody deserves much better than this. And they expected much better than this. I expected much better than this. And we're going to give them much better than this starting tomorrow.
Coach, I mean, this team ran for almost 500 yards.
Excuse me?
Hear what happens
They
tomorrow.
ran for almost 500 yards last
You
week.
keep dealing with consolation prizes.
No, I'm not going to on this one. But the first three
Keep
quarters,
cutting them off every time. I'm sending them an email tomorrow.
What happened in
I wasn't
The game plan didn't
Are you
change.
tired of losing?
Why are we waiting?
What's
for
inside of you
tomorrow,
changes, man. Like it's like a car going on a journey. Is it electric or does it need gas? The game plan didn't change.
Coach, how do you envision?
Bro, what did you just say?
He said the game plan didn't change.
Changes. Already evaluated the program.
Bro, what are you
Changes.
talking about?
Do you anticipate those changes come together pretty quickly?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Coach, just going into that, getting out of the rut you guys are in right now, what's kind of, besides those changes?
That's no rut. You're just not good. You're not good. It's not a rut. You're not good.
What's kind of the first order of business though, besides the change?
I want to be transparent with you, but
Mentality,
What does that look like?
personnel, coaching, everything. That's what that looks like. It's a mentality, a certain mentality you got to have when that game is right there. And you could take it either way. When you take it this way all the time, that's a problem on both sides. That's not just a personnel problem. There's a personnel problem.
what?
You see
No,
that
I'm
thing,
No, bro,
saying.
I'm so confused. I thought
I see everything
I thought it
being
was the
different.
Hennessy. I don't know
Even
what
me.
he's talking about.
as far as like different
Not a
people.
person.
I see everything being different.
Nail
Even me.
problem. What? I got to put it in subtitle distinction?
Reports
Come
you see,
on,
confirming the TV the other day, Marshall going to Southern. Are you excited?
Yeah,
about
you had
that
to
for
talk to Marshall about that. I don't want to do that to him. Like, let him present that to you. That's my boy. I think everybody know I love him to life. I don't think he would have came here without our relationship. So I love him to life. If that's the case, I'm going to do every darn thing I can to make sure he's successful.
Pause. Space bar, just space bar.
I got it.
If that's the case, so you don't know if your running back coach has accepted a job or not. What do you mean? If you can continue, sir.
You said you didn't expect this, that the program deserves much better than this
Yeah.
season. As you sit here, the worst record of your tenure so far, how do you reconcile with everything that's happened the last couple months?
You figured it out. You understand what it is. It's no, I'm not going to say surprise. You know, you can identify it. It's easy to put your hand on until you get to the place. I stopped them one time and I said, because I showed them tape this week of the score, the quarter, and the situation and what happens. I stopped them on the sideline. I say, look at the scoreboard. This is how much time is left. This is the score. This is the situation. What we gonna do with it? Because we have seen the same picture 100 times. And we did the same darn thing we always did. So we get the same old things we've always got.
You mentioned mentality.
Yeah.
How do you develop that?
That's all on the
You
lead.
don't develop mentality, you select mentality. You pick mentality. It's like two guys are fighting, in a boxing match. Who you picking? You do your little homework. You pick the guy with that mentality.
Then how come you guys picking guys with that mentality?
Last year's team, this year's team.
Personnel is mentality. Yeah. I don't want to give you guys that easy go of it
No.
because you got to have someone to blame. So I'm blaming me. But what you just said
Pause.
is very right.
No, he can't, because he doesn't want to be told the truth. He doesn't actually want it to be kept 100. If you critique, it's hating. And that's why he keeps yes men in his corner and why people are scared to stand up and speak up. And I'm not that. Don't nobody on this earth strike fear into me. We can continue.
Man, I can't even translate this. My mind is going in circles.
I'm gonna put in subtitles.
Man,
Man, see,
But I can't leave it at that. I can't do that. It's us. We got to do better.
The other day, you were mentioning, I was back and forth with somebody, and they were talking about, are you going to be able to accomplish everything you want in the portal? And you were like, well, it takes a lot of money to get all that done. How much do you think you're going to be able to get done that you really need to?
Well, I think we got it tremendously done a year prior.
Yeah.
But we sounds like a cliche, man, and sometimes I hate saying it. But if I don't, you guys go do what you do. But I try my best to tell you the darn truth. I don't try. I tell you the darn truth, but sometimes the truth hurts when I tell it to you. We got to do a better job of coaching. Much better.
Bro.
Coach, as you evaluate the coaching staff, you have consistently said in the past that NFL experience.
Man, ask them which coaches need to be fired. What you're saying?
Yeah.
Is that something that, with the struggles maybe with coaching this year, is that something that maybe changes how you evaluate what you're looking for in future coaches to come to that?
See, if I really wanted to answer that question honestly, where was it last year? But why were you asking me that last season?
I would have.
what?
Excuse me?
The team played better.
I can't say that, can I? It's not right. It's not right. I can't say that. I like a blend. We've always had a blend. I know you guys focus on a lot of the guys that have.
He ain't gonna fire the homies. You're right. God,
This is what
I
it
hate
is.
these reporters, by the way. Come on.
This is what it is. I'm gonna be completely blunt. Completely blunt. Y'all can clip this, get your screen records ready. Prime got arrogant because he was able to win at Jackson State doing it his way, not doing things the right way, cutting corners, hiring his friends, because just off his name alone, he was able to get better recruits. So then he comes to Colorado. They lost in the first year, but you had the ready-made excuses already. Oh, we won 111 the year before. We had the most transfers. So cool. Then they win the next year. And even let's go back to 2023. He started 3-0. They thought, hey, this is going to be easy. Like, we just going to run through college football. It's just like Jackson State. And then he found out, hold on, it's not. You lost by 29, or you lost up 29 to Stanford. In the third quarter, you're up 29, lost. So you got that. Then last year, winning cures everything. So I said the floor for them. What did I say the floor for them last year was, for the record? Like, if they coach bad,
22, something. It was high. Yeah, that 10
they
was
were on 9-4. Because winning cures everything. So they had these bad habits last year. They just had more talent last year. So with the more talent, you ended up sweeping the bad habits under the rug. But just like he said after North Dakota State, you can't accept something in a win that you wouldn't accept in a loss. All last year, they're accepting things in a win because it was a win. So now we come back to this year. He's still, this team, believe it or not, is better than last team. That's what he said. Like, he truly believed that. And then you go to the games and it's, hey, we're getting out-coached. They have better talent. You try to do it your way.
Oh, I don't like my quarterback.
You try to do it your way, that doesn't work. Your way does not work in real big time college football. If you want to go back to the SWAC and just use your name to get FBS recruits down to the FCS level, yeah, you can dominate doing that. But here, you're going to have to actually coach. You're going to have coaches that coach. You guys are going to have to actually prepare. I know for a fact the team doesn't watch film. Ask me how I know. No, I know for a fact they don't do the right things preparation. This isn't hearsay. I'm telling you they don't prepare properly. So you got away with that before. You're not going to get away with it now. And that's what he has to understand. Until he understands, they're going to get punched in the mouth. And that's why I said before the season, because I learned a lot about the inner workings this offseason. That's why I said 5-7. And everyone thought I was crazy, said they could go undefeated. They're going to win the Big 12. And then what happens? They go 3-9. Sorry, yes, I was wrong. I said 5-7. They went 3-9. How did I know that? Because I know what it's supposed to look like, and that's not how they run things. People ask me why I didn't accept the job, because I've seen how they run things, and that's not how you're supposed to run things. It's not the right way. They don't do the right things. They're not disciplined. Coaches don't show up to meetings. Warren Sappy, come on. Let's go. Let's keep going.
Come from the league, but we do have a tremendous blend.
Two-part question for you.
Yes, sir.
Mentality. How difficult is it to find that mentality in players you're recruiting?
I'm not going to say it's tremendously difficult, but it takes a little more work, and we got to be willing to put in the work that it takes.
And the second part of this, how do you keep the guys on the scene that maybe have that mentality?
Excuse me?
How do you keep the guys that have that mentality now, like Jordan Seaton or whatever?
The thing about these guys, man, you got to understand, when a guy leaves a program that selected him, picked him, or got him at the portal, he leaves for a multitude of reasons. The number one reason people leave is money. It's not a disdain for staff, a disdain for players. It's
Bro,
money.
come on.
Let's just be honest.
Bro. Go back. Hit the left arrow and go back a few. He's trying to cover for the players that are leaving. When I tell you it's about to be a mass exodus, I've been telling y'all for weeks. It's about to be a mass exodus. Mass exodus. DJ McKinney, he's either hitting the portal or going undrafted. What I've been told, he's hitting the portal. I told Patreon 3 weeks ago, I said, you will never see Jordan Seaton or DJ McKinney suit up in a Colorado uniform again. Mm-hmm. I know why they're out. You will not see them suit up in a Colorado uniform again. This portal's about to be crazy. He's trying to prepare you and give a disclaimer and say, well, they're not leaving because of us. They just got offered more money. But you said that you recruit dogs and not cats. And you said the dogs don't care about the money. They care about the NFL money. He's trying to offer a disclaimer. These are ready-made excuses for when it happens. Keep going, please, sir.
It's not a disdain for staff, a disdain for players.
Go back a little more?
Yeah.
It is money. Multitude of reasons. The number one reason people leave is money. It's not a disdain for staff, a disdain for players. It's money. Let's just be honest, man. Let's stop sugarcoating this foolishness, man. That's why most people leave. I admire these guys that want to go for.
He said foolishness.
No. Hold on, because he about to say what I was just about to say.
Another opportunity, a bigger opportunity, and play for a national championship. But I applaud that. But that's not the number one reason people leave programs.
Go back.
But and play for a national championship, want to go for another opportunity, a bigger opportunity, and play for a national championship. Man, disdain for players is money. Let's just be honest, man. Let's stop sugarcoating this foolishness, man. That's why most people leave. I admire these guys that want to go for another opportunity, a bigger opportunity, and play for a national championship. But I applaud.
Man, did he just say you got to go to another school to play for a national championship?
That's what I'm talking about. Has any, other than Sean Lewis, has any Colorado coach left for a job that was a promotion? And now Marshall Faulk.
Because Damon Lewis got same position.
Has any coach left for a promotion? Marshall Faulk getting paid less at Southern than he's getting paid at Colorado, by the way.
Somebody said Charles
Kelly went to be DC. I think he went to be assistant D coordinator at Auburn. So no. Not the old DC. Nope. Charles Kelly did not go and become a head coach at Auburn. Did not happen.
Fault taking a pay cut, but for
Taking a
more
huge
power.
pay cut. Taking a huge pay cut. He's a head coach now at Jacksonville State. He left Colorado as the defensive coordinator to go become the assistant defensive coordinator. Sean Lewis is the only one. Who else?
Mm.
Who else?
I think Hart's in the same position as Naomi.
Dancy was able to move back to Mississippi. See, I could say some stuff. I can't even. He's talking about the players. I'm not talking about the players. I'm taking a different level. Main reason he's not going to be able to keep players is transfer portal. He hasn't been able to keep coaches. And all the coaches leaving are moving lateral. They're not leaving for promotions. They're leaving for the exact same job somewhere else. So what does that tell you about the culture you're building?
Mm-hmm.
We've been branching out for all college football. You just ain't paid attention.
Yeah, especially if you're in Patreon, boy. This is when it gets cooking. The transfer portal, boy.
What did Tim Brewster go and become? What did he go and become?
Back showtime, lateral, just like all the offensive playoffs.
Nope. He's the O-line coach, and he was an O-line coach.
Yep, Loho is.
He went the exact same thing. That makes it even worse. Prime gave a lot of them their first Power 5 opportunity, and they ran the second that they could. So what does that tell you about the culture?
It's terrible. It's toxic.
Oh, I'm aware. I remember that press conference. Who didn't have prior experience? Charles Kelly had prior experience. Dancy was the FCS head coach. Lodholt was coaching, working with the O-line at Oklahoma. Damian Lewis was coaching with the Seattle Seahawks. And it's not only NFL. NFL experience is the top. Like that's coaching in the NFL. That's the top of the top. Shermer, everybody had experience. Everybody. Not to mention Lodholt was in the NFL as a tackle for a while, but that doesn't mean you can coach for sure. But he was coaching at Oklahoma, working with the O-line. He wasn't the head O-line coach, but he was working with the O-line. 0, 0, 0, 0. Nick Williams left, went to Syracuse to be the same level head coach or same coach as he was at Colorado. Simple. So what is it they didn't like? I don't know. You got to tell me. You got to tell me. All right, let's keep rolling, CT. Just had to address that.
About that. But that's not the number one reason people leave programs.
Hi, Coach. You're talking about how much needs to change, but is there anything that you can just build off of?
Yeah, it's a lot. Tremendous amount. And I'm pleased and I'm happy with that. Because you got a team that won 3 darn games, and I think it was 5 minutes left. And you right there to win again and again. But at the conclusion of the game, the score does not dictate it, but you had an opportunity to win the game.
Yeah, certainly. Just kind of following up on the resources part. I know you don't want to use it as an excuse.
No, it's not.
But it's reality as well.
No, but it's not. It's
well,
not.
I'm just saying in today's game, like it's an arms race.
Somewhat, but it's not, man. Like we got to do a better job of getting these guys ready and preparing them and getting them knowledgeable to understand what's happening, what's coming, and physically able to go get it and to stop it. Yeah, I mean it helps with a bag, but it helps with with having the right personnel on the sidelines as well as playing the game. It helps.
So you feel you have the ammunition to get done?
No, I think we need to make severe changes, and we're going to make them on both ways.
Coach, I remember when you got back late in the summer, you were pleased with kind of the progress that Coach Swayze had made in this.
Oh, yeah.
How much could another offseason with him in charge do for this program and some of the guys?
Well, it could make them look like Tarzan, but we can't play like Jane.
Pause real quick. Fact, if Prime leaves Colorado, no one will talk about Colorado next year. They will go back to non-relevance. Did you think Colorado was relevant this year? Because losing, nobody knew who Kurt Signetti was. Nobody. You know why he's the most talked about? Because he wins. Right?
But you
Prime at Colorado, no one's going to talk about him next year because they lose.
Yeah.
Like that allure of, hey, come here because you're gonna have the most eyes on you. That's gone. That's down the drain.
Yeah, you seen the last two games at the home games at CU? They were not selling them out.
Yeah, they can't even sell it. Man, come on.
They were not.
Hit play, please.
I do have one more about this game in particular. I guess in the constellation question, but
I'm sorry.
and Mike have seen the.
Let me ask y'all. Y'all thought he was coming this year? Ask anybody on Patreon. I kept saying, until I see him listed on the website, he's not there. Until then, not going there. All right, go ahead.
Pretty hard.
Yeah.
Did you feel like they?
Yeah, we had some opportunities to run the ball. 15 for 67. Mac was that don't even look right, but it's 10 for 20. Don't even look right, but that's what it is. It was. I mean, quarterback had 50.
It is right. Michael Welch
had 10
carries for 20 yards. You're saying it don't look right, yet you keep giving him carries. He's averaging 2 yards a carry, and Dalvin's not getting the ball.
He didn't even want to read Draylon's stats.
How can you watch the game and not see that? All right, keep going, please.
He didn't even want to read Draylon's stats. He's like, oh, no.
Carries the well, I guess.
Yeah, go back.
Mac was that don't even look right, but it's 10 for 20. Don't even look right, but that's what it is. It was. I mean, quarterback had 50.
He must think he's looking at QBR. Keep on.
He carries the well. I guess they counted sacks, but 151 yards rushing to their 206. I mean, 206. Anytime you surrender over 200, oftentimes it's not going to be positive outcome.
TK, are you done with Prime and Colorado? I'm going to cover them even harder than before. Like, I promise you. If y'all thought this, hey, I'm covering them even harder than before. It got to be held accountable. I know too much. I know too much of how things are. So, hey, I'm holding them accountable. Nobody else going to hold them accountable. Nobody else know how to take the film and really show the incompetence that's being done. So I'm going to do it because I'm smarter than you. I'm talking about their coaches, all of them. I'm going to do it. Go ahead, please.
You always talk about how God tests you.
Yeah.
You're built for
God allows stuff.
Allows stuff.
There you go.
Not.
It's all right. We're good. We're good.
Do you feel like you learned what you needed to take it away from?
I'm still learning.
What you needed to.
I'm still learning, but you don't want to say you're happy that you're getting your butt kicked, but you're happy what you're seeing throughout the process. Like you're happy of the visuals, you're happy of the small whispers, even during the game. You're happy of certain things coaching wise. Right before half, we were prepared to run two plays back to back. I think it was 22 or 21 seconds, something like that. And the question was, okay, if they lay on our guys, can we get it off? Because we had exhausted the last time out. And you're thinking those things way before it happened. Hopefully, okay, it happens, you know. Right. And you're like, oh shoot, well, we scored where we're ready, but you don't know. You don't know. So it's a lot of things that happens within games and with personnel that you understand. You got to make sure you have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. So I've learned a tremendous amount this season. It's not like I desired to learn it this way, but I've learned a tremendous amount about. It's not just about wins and losses. It's about young men. It's about coaches. It's about situational football. It's about life. It's about so many things. And I'm thankful that these guys they fought to the end. They didn't shut it down.
The other thing I had was been a really weird year for injuries.
Yeah.
It just kind of like you chalk it up like, yeah, just one of those.
It is what it is. It's nothing that we did to attract injuries, but the training staff has done the best they could to. What word am I needing? What am I needing right now, Lord? The training staff is to medicate the pain that we have.
Anything else for Coach?
God bless you guys. You guys have been kind, even considering the foolishness that you saw on the field and on the sideline this whole year. I appreciate you guys. I respect and admire your relationship. You don't have to go easy on me. I'm a big boy. I've been doing this for a long time. And when I win, I don't mind a clap. When I lose, I don't mind a boo. I played this game. I know this game like the back of my hand, and I love this game, and I love all the ups and downs, the ins and outs about it. And I'm built for every last bit of it. But if anybody's built to reconcile and to get this back on course, it's me. And I will do it if it's the last thing I do on earth. Trust me when I tell you. This was the last supper. God bless.
Thank you for this, Coach.
Pause. I just put a marker in. Oh, I'm clipping that. He just promised. Yeah. I want to see it. Please prove me wrong. The only way you can do that is completely change your philosophy, change how you see the game, how you evaluate the game.
Yeah.
Cool. You let DJ McKinney not, and y'all just learning about this. So you didn't get D'Angelo Pons, who's should be a first round corner, might slip to the second because of his height. Going to be playing in the college football playoffs and in the Big Ten championship, best cornerback in college football. You wouldn't look at him because of his height. Colton Hood, you let him go because you didn't want to keep his brother on scholarship while you have 30 scholarships available. Reason you don't want to keep his brother on scholarship is because you asked in front of the whole team who feels like they should be playing more and they're better than where we have them. And Brandon Hood stood up and said me. And then he got in the doghouse because of that. So you lose Colton Hood, who's about to be a first-round pick, Thorpe semifinalist, and you let DJ not show up to winter workouts. You guys can go back and watch the videos because he was holding out and said he was not coming back until he got paid more money. He came back because he got paid more money. He held out. He held out and got paid more money. So that's who you kept. You said he was a first-round pick. Now you got to see the film. I put the film out before the season. Now the season played, you got to see again. Where's my name? I'm tired of being right. That's what you allow. That's literally what you allow. You could have had the right players. You could have had the right situation. But no, you didn't want to give a scholarship while you have all these extra scholarships. You don't want to keep Brandon Hood on scholarship while you have all these other scholarships. But then you let DJ McKinney hold out and get extra money. Hold out, not show up to winter workouts. The teams they're doing winter workouts, he back in Texas. And if somebody thinks I'm lying, please expose me.
Well,
please. but remember, he don't negotiate with players. He don't do the holding out. He did it for DJ. And now y'all gonna see DJ's either gonna enter the draft as an undrafted player or he's in the portal.
That's crazy because you went against it's like the Seahawks throwing that interception. You went against your own grain and you paid because DJ set out the last 3 games. Didn't even show up for you. That's tough. Boy, that is so tough, man. I hope he can
say his Instagram name is Finesse or something.
Man, look at this. First round cornerbacks. Yeah, they had the wrong name and the wrong number.
Mm-hmm. they got hella scholarships available.
Yeah.
Lost Colton Hood because you were just too prideful. And he knew about it too. People were he was sick. He knew about it. Mm-hmm. He was told, are you really willing to lose Colton Hood over a scholarship to Brandon Hood? And he said, if he gonna leave over that, I'm not gonna let a kid strong arm me over a scholarship.
Let me ask you this though. After seeing this year's linebacker play, excluding Jeremiah Brown, by the way, why didn't you go all out to Keaton the Kyle Hill Green? Why would Kyle Green leave after and don't go to the NFL? He chose to go to Alabama. Oh man.
I can't be seen as killing the locker room. This is stuff the locker room knows. This isn't news. The locker room knew DJ McKinney didn't show up.
I thought you were about to say
he wasn't at workout. This is stuff from January. I could have been aired out so much stuff. Never said anything. Saying what? His pops gone.
Out of there. Didn't even show up for you. Didn't even have the decency to say, you granted me, you gave me more money. I'm going to finish the season out for you. When the waters got tough, DJ said, I'm going to do DJ first. I'm check it out, making business decisions. That's crazy. Like, that's wow.
They might be equal. I ain't gonna lie. Yep, that's the real story. That's why I've been so hot about it. Every time people were saying Colton Hood left for more money, no, he did not. Colton Hood found out he was going in the portal a few hours before he entered because Prime and Johnny Mack at Colorado told them that they were not keeping him on scholarship a few hours before the portal closed because they wanted to trap Colton there. I talked to schools directly, talked to North Carolina, Brandon Hood, talked to Indiana about Brandon Hood. Loved his film, but said they were full on scholarships because how late he entered the portal. So you didn't even do him the service of telling him earlier in the portal, which was a week before, that you weren't going to keep him on scholarship. At least then he could have had ample opportunities. Brandon Hood ran for like 170 this year. Colorado in 3 years still hasn't had a 100-yard running back. So that happened.
I forgot.
And then Colton Hood left because he said, ain't no way you're going to do this to my brother and disrespect him, my little brother, and I'm going to sit here and think it's cool because if you're going to do that to him, you would do it to me. That's
you think Ron Coleman got more carries than Brandon Hood?
Who?
Ron Coleman.
It's crazy. Yeah, yeah. Come on.
Oh man, that's tough. So once we get we're back, even Rick George like, yeah, everything's got a good chance.
And for real that don't know that, DJ McKinney's dad called me and told me to take down the video of his son, and he didn't want it on his channel. Go look on the channel and see if it's been taken down. Tell him to tell you what I told him. You done lost your damn mind.
Bro, when you see me that mess, I was like, did he realize?
I'm not crying. You're not about to strong arm me. You're not strong arming me to take no video down.
Boy, did he realize? Oh man, he punching air right now. He calculated it again.
I said, yeah, that's not gonna happen. He said, hold on, what do you mean it's not gonna happen? I said, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Dad, that's crazy.
I said, did he really thought he was doing something?
Crazy. DJ McKinney was coached up. We can talk. I'm there at practice in April. I'm sitting there with Mathis. I'm saying things about what DJ's doing. Mathis repeats what I'm saying about DJ to DJ. DJ is the most uncoachable cornerback on that team. He does not take coaching.
Oh, we saw that in the video. So what when he was
practice? Yes.
Like he's undisciplined.
Coaches nonstop. Does not take coaching. This is a fact. Terrible at taking coaching. Does not take coaching.
Yeah,
does not.
He saw that. He saw that when he was doing the well-off videos. Yeah, it's tough.
I'm here, man. I'm here. Dallin Hayden didn't do nothing. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. All this stuff I held in, and all of it was for the sake of the players.
Mm-hmm.
It was never for me. I don't always for the sake of the players. There's a whole bunch more stuff, but I care about the players. That's what I care about. DJ didn't show up last year. Y'all let Prime trick you and tell you that a water sandwich was a beef Wellington. Because no one that's actually watching ever thought he was a first-round corner.
And no one thought he was better than Colton Hood.
Nobody
put that out there. Because even when Travis was hurt, Colton Hood was guarding the best receiver on the other team. And every time Colton Hood played and started, he got an interception. That's just called. He was never better than Colton. Ever.
Why didn't they like Hill Green? You got to ask Prime. Prime just did not like him. That's it. He just didn't like him.
But he loved Charlie because Charlie was doing everything right in practice.
This is YouTube TV, the multi-view. Yeah, love him. Does Dallin stay? Can't tell you, but you'll probably find out soon. Not coachable at all. Like, not ask any of the corners. Ask any Colorado player.
Ask his film.
Never. In your own opinion, should CU get recruiters like Devin Rispers? Devin Rispers is the reason D'Angelo Ponce didn't get looked at. But Prime wasn't going to look at his film regardless, so it is what it is. What they need, so
they need to stay out the SEC.
No, you need evaluators, meaning guys that can evaluate film, even if it's the coaching staff. You need evaluators that pass it on to the coaching staff. You need evaluators that can evaluate the film. Then you need the recruiters that can close the deal and bring them there. They have recruiters, but they don't have true talent evaluators. That's where they're going wrong.
That's a big fact. That's
why Jaheim Otis was ranked the number 1 porter. Go on Bip's list. I think I might have had him at like a 70, like just straight 3-star. He was average in every category. There was no category that he stood out at. I knew he wasn't going to ball. But you got all these YouTube channels that are hyping him up. This is where you come to get real. First, I was a hater, and now everybody, this is an unserious program. I was the devil when I first said that, but now it's a cool thing to do. You guys feel safe doing it, so now everybody's doing it. Nah, I've kept it real from day one. Day one. Never changed, never, day one.
So Juju Lewis took the red shirt. Does Juju Lewis hit the transfer portal? Jay Shaw, is he staying or going?
Oh, yeah, I know people didn't know. I know. Y'all answer that in the chat. Is he staying or is he going?
Is Juju staying or is he going? He took that red shirt. Is he staying or is he going?
Matter of fact, let me get a poll going.
Good boy, and that decision's got to be made quick. Like, there's only one transfer portal window. It's about to be chaos. You know, you got coaches, positions got to get filled. That's why Prime should have fired these guys long ago. So he could have already had, because you got to sit down, you got to close these recruits, and then it goes back like you got to have chemistry. So if you're gonna go find these recruits, but you don't know what offensive scheme you're gonna be running yet, you don't know what defensive scheme you're gonna be running yet, how you gonna evaluate what talent you need? Like, that's why he should have fired these guys a while ago. Like, but hey, you got it, Prime, you got it. And what it is.
They don't know how to evaluate them. That's why Johnny Chaney,
balling.
Jalen Wester at Western Kentucky, balling. Just had 17 tackles against LSU. That's why these players go elsewhere and make plays. That's why Jordan Tyson apologized. That's why these players go elsewhere and ball. If these players are wearing Skechers, never mind. I don't got time for it, man. I can't say for sure Prime was the reason DJ was starting and not Mathis. I can't say for sure. I can't. Literally bench Dallin over Charlie.
Yes, yep. Literally.
And to the people that are saying that's not true, Hill was wanted. He left for he was not wanted. This is a fact. I'm telling you, this is not speculation. I don't speak on speculation. Just like everything I told y'all during the draft, that was not speculation. I don't gossip. I tell you real.
Y'all better tap into Patreon. Boy, if you want to be ready for this all season, we do 5-6 hour lives, transfer portal. Like, we knew the Matador wasn't getting drafted. Everybody seemed to be shocked.
This is the beginning. Like, the season's over. We just getting started.
Yeah, this is when it gets
content, not slowing down. Yes. We not stopping. This is
better tap into Patreon. Somebody drop the link in the chat. You want all season transfer portal? What players? We had Hosea Wheeler. We had a ton of talent. Caleb Weaver on the come on, man. Y'all better tap in. Facts.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
I think Kevin here in his burner account.
Yeah, I'm going to cover them even harder.
Mm-hmm.
You heard what Coach Prime said? He said, man, when I was a player, I wish that the fans could come in the stadium and they could just put the film up on the Jumbotron and people would explain what's wrong here and what's.
Got you.
I'm him. I'm him. We've been on this channel for 2 years. Y'all ain't seen a player, a coach expose me for ever being wrong. Not knowing what I'm talking about. Saying the wrong coverage when it 2 years.
Hey, they definitely watching it because all of a sudden now the wide receivers blocking down the field.
There is no fraudulent behavior over here.
$800K. You mad at them? These players are getting paid. I hear people like, oh, they getting paid now. Serious money. Everybody get it. Everybody get it. You know what I'm saying?
The facts. Everyone in Patreon has known this forever.
Yep.
Forever. Ask anyone on Patreon if I've lied. Anybody.
Oh.
I love how you keep it real. Your evaluation is always on point. Thank you for being your authentic self. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Water sandwich, beef Wellington. He was going at the coaches because he knew they didn't know what they was doing. He don't know what he's doing. Everything Coach Mathis said when I was there, I agreed with. Every single thing, all his coaching points. DJ just wouldn't listen. And then when Mathis told him he was wrong, he'd argue with him. You 100 sure on the players leaving? We'll see. There's some players I know are leaving, and then there's some that I assume just based off how things will go. That's why I don't name names that I assume, or I'll tell you, hey, this is my guess. I'm not going to say, oh, this player's for sure leaving if I don't know for sure. Yeah, it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy.
Oh, wow.
I hated that Wester left. Why didn't coaches play him? Didn't make sense. When I was there in the spring, they had him playing strong safety because they didn't have enough safety, so they put him at strong safety. Had they made him a priority in the spring, he would have been there. In the spring, he would have been there.
Look, you got to stop playing your favorite players, stop scheming around your favorite players, and you got to play the best players, the disciplined players. The team look at the trick plays. Man, the team lacks discipline. They were so disrespected out there.
Mm-hmm. Somebody dropped the Patreon link. You can go to Patreon and just search right there, Buffed Prime. Send a link of this video, every video we do, and it's on our bio on our channel.
All season and it goes by so fast because football really doesn't stop. Honestly, it really don't stop. Like
if you want the offseason to go by fast, be in Patreon. This is just
right, football does not stop. This is when it picks up and it gets crazy because you want to know what players they're looking at. Let's watch the film. Let's break. And boy, we got the film.
Israel, you're right. I was wrong about that. That's on me.
Yeah.
If it's deserved, will y'all give positive critiques or will it just be negative from now on? If you watch the channel, then you would know the answer to that.
Facts.
There's not even a question. I'm sure they don't. I'm sure. I'm sure. Lamar did. You couldn't get out of his perfect world. Where's K Salter's brother? Portal.
Chopped up the deuces.
Bro, these are still getting said.
What?
I don't know who started that myth. Alan.
Just Google it, bro.
I'm going to tell you with 101% certainty, that is a lie. That is not an actual rule. No, don't just Google it because that's what got them messed up. They was on Google AI and believe me. Not what happened. That's not an actual rule for football. Man, TKL, I'm so glad you went over to see you so that we could get the real info and not waste our time on empty dreams and promises. Me going to see you is to see if I would be wasting my time pursuing something.
3 wins. 3 wins. Come on, people. 3 wins.
Tap in. It never stops.
Yeah, better you bet.
Fact.
Every
Yeah.
bit of it.
Yeah, DJ did senior day, and he's not a senior. He's gone. That's a fact. People say they want the truth until they hear it. Appreciate the super chat. Everything that I say is the truth, whether you like it or not. It is the truth. And people have certain emotional attachment to some players, so they feel a certain way when I say things. I promise you, I don't lie. By now, I would have been exposed. There's players, there's coaches. They all be on Twitter. They would have been exposed me for lying.
And they watch the channel. The wide receiver star.
Hell yeah, they watch the channel because I coach them.
They do be watching
Colorado players every single week.
Man, we watch so
If you
much.
see somebody balling, know that I.
Yeah.
DC probably not leaving. So if y'all were at the press conference as a head coach, would y'all have threw the coaches under the bus for not doing their jobs? It's the last game of the season. Early national signing days last week. Prime said he's already made changes that we don't know about. I'm letting it be known.
That wouldn't even be throwing them under the bus. That'd be telling the truth. You're all fired. That's not throwing them under the bus.
But I also would have talked about where I messed up. They had Western safety, yes. And see, that's what real people like understand. Like, if I didn't care, I wouldn't be critiquing them.
We wouldn't watch so much film.
Like, I would not be critiquing them. I would not be doing the thing. Ask Decepticon how much I do for players behind the scenes. CT knows. CT seen how many parents reach out to me thanking me for helping their sons. Like, you guys have no clue what I do for this program behind the scenes.
No clue, man. No clue. It's not even close.
Appreciate you, fam. Agreed. When he takes the emotion out of decisions, he will improve his outcomes.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Absolutely. Always. At least 60 will transfer. That's a lot. I'm gonna lie to you. That's a lot.
That is a lot. When one transfer portal, boy, you gotta know where you're going because you don't get stuck.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Google AI. The sky's actually future. Man. It happens, CT. Next year will be a better year. We'll see.
3-9. I mean, that bar ain't gotta. It's so low.
I would love for you to tell us. I would love, and it's not why does Draylon get carries.
It's like, when he gets the carries.
That football player. It's who's he's getting the carries over. Mm-hmm. He should not be getting carries over Dallin Hayden. Like point blank.
Especially when Dallin clearly had the hot hand today, and you just let him run. Just let it run. Look at Kansas State running back situation.
Oh yeah. Coach JB knew what time it was. I was spent. You're not going out football. Yeah. I told him you're not going out football. I think Mathis is a solid coach for sure. I do. Preston surprised me. He had some rough spots this year. I don't know if he was injured or not, but he wasn't playing how he was playing. We talked about it in the breakdowns, backpedaling in the slot. That's not him. What you've seen the past month, that's him. Flat-foot read, leading one of the leaders in college football and pass deflections. That's him. Then they moved him to safety, and he looked good at safety. So that
facts
will be great. Were you wrong about K-Salt, or did the scheme fail him? If he was wearing Skechers, just to be clear on this, again, Caden Salter had the third most touchdowns in college football in 2023. In 2024, he lost his offensive line because Colorado fans love talking about offensive line. We'll talk about that later, but the offensive line everyone talked about Colorado in 2023, CT, you want to know where the left tackle is?
In the league.
NFL. You want to know where the right tackle is?
In the league.
NFL. Okay. Lost to best receiver CJ Daniels, plays for Miami now, who balled with him and then lost his line. So he didn't have the best year in 2024. I ain't gonna lie.
Didn't he lose the offensive coordinator too?
Nah, kept the OC, but lost the O-line and his star receiver. Then you come to Colorado. He has the highest QBR, not quarterback rating, but QBR. I don't got time to explain it all. In the past 6 years at Colorado when they played Wyoming. They did not have him in the right system to take advantage of his skill set. That is the issue. And I, just like Johnny Chaney, had Johnny Chainsaw Chaney, a lot of people probably don't remember him, was transferred to Colorado last year from FAMU, got one tackle at Colorado. Had he not been at FIU this year and balling out of control, he'd be a bum. We just did a breakdown on the channel. We're getting ready to have him on for a live breakdown. Make sure y'all watch that breakdown. He's in the right system now. He didn't just become a better player in the past year from one tackle to what, like 100 right now?
Yeah.
No, he got put in the right situation.
And then they got emotional. They made an emotional decision after the Georgia Tech game. Like, you just gonna bench? You say I'm gonna play 3 quarterbacks next game? That's crazy.
Go back, you can watch our Delaware post game. I said when that musical chairs with the quarterback happened, I said this is going to be a pivotal point of this season. When you look back on the season, you're going to be able to point to this. That's when they lost all the momentum. The loss against Georgia Tech was one of the top 2 proudest I've been of Colorado. I said that during the watch party. I said it after the watch party. Jay Shaw said it at the exact same time. I said, even though this is a loss, I am impressed, and this gives me hope for the future. I was like, shit, I'm gonna be wrong. I said 5 wins. They play like this, they might hit 8 or 9. Go watch the post game. And then Delaware happened, and all the momentum lost.
Played 3 quarterbacks, and then you decide to nominate Stahl for Houston, and then it went.
Dallin has a hot hand every time he touches the ball, but crazy.
He got that loss to Georgia Tech got in his head, and then he just.
Caleb Mathis should have been playing. Truth hurts. Yes, it does. We missed some. Kev, appreciate the super chat, big dog. Regardless of the Colorado BS, I'm still rocking with Buffton Prime. Appreciate you,
Hey,
Kev.
we gotta sing it, Buffton Prime. Salute.
Appreciate the super chat. T-Cal, considering where CU stands, do you think the new AD will fire Prime? Can they realistically salvage this team? If he does not have a winning season next season, he will be fired. He'll either be fired or he'll have to take a pay cut. Can they realistically salvage this team? As of now, no. Now, you can make some coaching hires that may help it, but the main thing that has to happen is philosophy.
Yep.
Change your philosophy.
And everything had to happen like 3 weeks ago. So you against the clock, buddy, or running clock. You got to get it going.
Shout out, Busy. Appreciate the super chat. You know, we still following and we still covering college football as a whole. Like right now, it's getting ready for the portal, but we're going to be live watching Indiana. We're going to be doing Indiana stuff. And we watching college. I love football, man. And
that's the cool thing about the offseason, because when we start following these players, man, you start following players and then you just scare other teams because it's, hey, so tap in. That's where we at. Man,
I was at Indiana game 2 weeks ago. The impact that these families told me I had on their kids, Hosea Wheeler, Lewis Moore, who nobody knew about before I was shouting them out, and now balling this season, probably going to be an All-American, arguably playing as the best safety in college football. D'Angelo Pond's dad, who I've gotten close to, that's fam now, and he tells me all the time. Shout out. Khalil Benson talked to his family. Like the impact that gets made, man, I love it. I love it. Yeah, Chaney's not small. I saw that comment. That's crazy. Yes, panicked after Georgia Tech. And that's
flat out. Just wrap the whole season away. Just flat out.
Sincere will make a roster for sure. They don't watch film. They don't. Jake didn't diss me. He didn't diss me. Y'all not gonna bait me. Okay to evolve. I don't think Seton is a big loss for this team with this coaching, but I wouldn't be surprised if he transferred and bought out with good coaching. He's a major loss because of what he signified for this team in this program by going there, the franchise, etc. He leaves, you're going to see a lot go with him.
Yeah, I just feel like Prime, in that press conference we just watched, like he was preparing, like you said, he was preparing you. The money's the issue. Yeah, players leaving for money. He said you're going to go somewhere for a bigger program or a program that you can win the championship. No, you're supposed to say they're going to win the championship. See, what happened to the dog cat line you said? Dogs come here. Like you totally disregarded that this post game.
Fire Prime, go back to 1-11. 3-9's not far.
Good.
What is their record? They won 3-7. He is 16 and
like 23 or something.
24. Let me see.
One bowl game.
16 and 22. 16 and 22 as a head coach for Colorado.
One bowl game, it got obliterated.
And that's what we said. How do you sell recruits in the transfers on Colorado? You have to get new, because right now you have nothing to sell them other than, hey, we're not good, so you're going to play here.
You can't say, hey, the NFL, you can't say, DJ's a first round pick and he going to be during it. Like, it just.
And if y'all don't think that gets seen, like, people saw all the love, recruits and transfers that Prime gave DJ McKinney, never once, ever, I'll delete the channel if you can prove me wrong. Never once said Colton Hood is a first rounder. That was me saying that. You know who's saying that now? Everybody.
Tennessee.
Players see that.
SEC.
Players see how you treat this player, but not this player. And they see if this player leaves, people thought I was psycho. I did interviews with Tennessee. They're like, man, we had no idea what we had in Colton Hood because he barely played at Colorado. I knew what you had. They call me the Colton Hood truther because I knew it's not because people think it's because I like Colton Hood. I like a lot of players. It don't mean that I'm gonna say that they a first rounder. And now look at any mock draft. Like I know what I'm looking at, and I understand it.
They should know. If you ever want to know, just go back and watch the BJ Green video. He got sent me a text, say, bro, I think the channel we about to lose subscribers on this, but I gotta tell you, I gotta say it. I gotta just say how I feel, what it is, what I see on film. Boy.
Yeah, CT was trying to get me to do a breakdown on Goldberg. I said, bro.
I said, hey, let's do a breakdown. He's like, nah, man. I said, well, he said, we probably gonna lose some subscribers because, boy, what I do after this BJ Green.
Yeah, Joey, we not going nowhere, dog. We not going nowhere.
Oh, you don't follow the channel if that's what you think.
No, he didn't say that. CT, you didn't read it. He just responded. Nobody's getting drafted out of this class. There's gonna be NFL guys, but nobody's getting drafted.
Fact, Goldberg. I even set the tone for. I said, bro, imagine the stick. Oh, he's like, no.
I said no. Like I'm just not. Seventh round. Your son too. You know, we talked about it. Like, what them kids listen to, I can't. Hell, you talking about Nakayo Green? Nakayo Green getting drafted. He getting drafted. Nakayo Green getting drafted. What's the point of what you're doing? Covering the team? What's your goal? This seems like major hating. Poor coaching is obvious. How's it obvious when nobody pointed it out before? Nobody pointed it out last year. I did. You've already pointed that out numerous times. What's next? You can't watch. Like you just choose watch any breakdown we post. I point out. I'm not going to explain myself. I don't want to waste my unlimited Wi-Fi. Not gonna do it. Oh, this is lovely. This is not the same account. You sound like a snitch, even if it's true. Why put it out there? What does this do for Prime in Colorado? Prime in Colorado did this. If you support Prime, nobody gets my. Nobody gets my.
He want that loyal.
Yeah, unconditional.
Nobody want you to go down with the Titanic. Stay on the.
I don't have knee
He
pads,
said
and I'm
you
not a
ain't
paid
real
cheerleader.
if you ain't,
I'm not.
ain't going down with the boat.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not that.
Boy, that's hilarious. Oh man.
That's not I.
Hey,
That's never
hey,
been
they in here with their burner accounts now, man.
That's what's crazy is saying that I jump ship. Anybody that's watched since day one knows that I'm a critique no matter what, good or bad.
I was just talking about the BJ Green video.
Like,
That's
look,
crazy.
where's
Hey,
hold on, because I just want
this is hilarious. Oh man, it's straight, bro. Blind loyalty. It's like no.
I want people to see the players that reach out to me for me to hate on them. Just
That's
so we're clear.
hilarious. Oh man.
Players reach out for me to hate on them. Yo, what's up, TCal? My mom just texted me and told me to reach out to you about scouting report for TCU. Also, could you be bluntly honest about how I could improve my game? Why would a player reach out to me for me to hate? See, he reached out specifically for me to hate on him, according to you. Specifically to hate.
Yeah, that's wild. They don't even this year.
Y'all want to know who this player is? I'm not gonna tell y'all.
Oh man, you get that? You said that because I was about to blurt it out. Hey, you mean with last year's team? Boy. Oh man. Oh God.
I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'm not gonna tell y'all.
I need Colton to land in Philadelphia.
If they ever want to come out and say it, or their parent ever wants to come out and say it, because this is we gonna keep it real on this channel. We gonna keep it real. Since TCal is just a hater, as those love to say, I definitely am. I'm truly thankful for all you do for these young men. I pray many blessings over you and your family. You are making a difference in athletes' lives. My son has so much respect for you. I can't wait to tell the world how you helped him make the plays, make him the player he is this season. Let me go here. Make him the player he is this year. TCal, I thank you so much. And I'm not even taking credit for it. This player balling without me. I may have helped him in certain areas, but he a baller. But I'm a hater.
But you're right. That's the crazy thing. I'm like, you film we couldn't. Y'all ain't in the Patreon, so y'all don't know. You better join Patreon. Stop checking out them screenshots and come get the real deal. Then you would understand. Like it's you know, he said he wanted us to be a blind loyal.
Weird. Like,
That's
what?
crazy. Hey, he was on the wrong channel.
Wrong channel. Yeah, it's ain't no critiques I ever said been lies or been out of hate. TCal, what would it take for the coaching staff to hear you? You have great acumen. What's blocking them from being receptive? Coach Prime didn't like that I critique Shador. If we're just
neither did her.
A million% right critique. A million. They want yes men. I'm not gonna say they. Prime wants yes men.
Hey, but even her, he didn't like what you and Nicholas. There's some people that was like, "Hey, no, he's off
Prime
limits."
has my number. He know how to get a hold of me. He reached out to me first. I ain't never reached out to him. He got my number. If he was really serious about winning and didn't want to be
he don't want to be blind loyalist, going down with the ship,
and didn't want to be crying because I critiqued his son when nobody else would, and I could have warned him what was going to happen when nobody else would. We can make something happen. But that's not what he wants. You played this game and you can see so. Appreciate you, Reginald. Loser mentality.
Yeah.
Like this is crazy.
It's all your fault. You know what? Wait, hold on. You still owe us another apology. Speaking of, so we was watching a live watch party, and what's coming at a good point because I kept taking Sincere Brown overs. You forgot to say, yeah, since Brown don't like me no more, Sincere go get 100 yards.
That's not why. I can tell the way he typed who it is. That's funny. That is funny. That's not.
That's
Of course.
fact.
That's another thing. NFL coaches don't develop. Don't develop. What is all the hype around Omarion Miller? I can't tell you because it's hard for me. Yo, I'm Bipsless, and my scouts know Dez and Solo. If a guy's a loafer or puts in low effort, I'm turning the film off. I'm not even grading you. I don't care how good of a football player you may be. Like, I can't get past that. I can't see past that. And that's Omarion for me. Like, I don't even want to actually evaluate his film in depth because I hate the effort that I see on it. I can't rock with a bad effort. I can't. That would be crazy. Buffed in knowledge. BJ definitely got better after y'all's critique. He absolutely did.
Yeah.
I did a whole video proud to say that he got better and that he improved. I love seeing when people improve. People think I didn't make that because I hated BJ or wanted BJ to do bad. I am evaluating what I see on film. When you do bad on film and show poor effort, I'm going to point it out. When you correct that and have good effort, I'm going to point that out. If I was a hater, I would have never did the second BJ Green film. Simple. Appreciate you, Kev. Expose it all. Even Prime's own son reached out to T-Cal, but I guess Shiloh's a traitor, huh? I coach Shiloh every single week after Kansas State last season.
Shout out, Shiloh.
Every single week.
He was FaceTime for hours. Last Thanksgiving, hours.
Yeah, he did call me right after that game.
Hours, bro. 4 hours. He's like, hey, we gonna cut the food get cold.
T-Cal, you just be lying. He's not tired of being right. A little bit. You are not a hater, but have to see that players have to give their hearts to this game because it's required. It absolutely is required.
But the coaches need to do the same, man. You got to see people up in positions to win.
I don't know of any coaching changes that have happened as of now. I don't know. I do not. For certain.
Yeah, facts.
People who never played in college don't know what it's like to have your play evaluated on film. They don't. They do not. Thoughts on Sean Myers? Baller. It should have been him and Jeremiah Brown from the start.
Yep, I agree.
People be saying names. You don't know if it's right. I did not help Tawfiq Byard. I did not. Let's see. Rarity Cal L. He said DJ was coachable. You probably don't remember. Appreciate the super chat.
Super chat.
I don't recall saying he was coachable. I know what you're talking about. I have a photographic memory. You're talking about when we were watching this film, it was Oklahoma State versus UCF. It was the last drive. He had 3 plays where he played with good technique. He was on the near sideline. He was on the near sideline. So on the left, he had a breakup that was in off-man coverage, and then he played a great switch release against UCF. And I said, it looks like he's coachable and he has the ability. And just to show y'all that I'm different, I'm gonna pull it up right now. The original one. We're gonna see.
You think Robert? There's no way Robert Livingston stays. Yeah, the defense gave up. They're probably going to finish dead last in rushing yard, as a rushing defense. There's just no way. Like, Robert Livingston's got to go.
It was so funny when I was with D'Angelo Pons last week. I was talking about film from his freshman year plays. He was like, "Bro, you remember that?" I said, "I don't forget." No. Oh, I lied. I was wrong. I said UCF. It was West Virginia. UCF is when he let RJ Harvey run past him and he loafed, but it was West Virginia. If we can get a play, please, sir. All right. I know we broke down that West Virginia film. This one I talked about him. We go way back, man. It's me.
Wait. We got to be well over 200 likes. We're like 500 people in here.
Great play. Great play.
Well, he's showing it, bro. Like he's showing it. I mean, he's showing
that.
But
That's the last one. Remember what I just said.
Defensive back that ever played.
So it shows me that he has the skill set to do it. He just has to put it all together. That's a great play right there.
What?
I really like that play.
That's why he's coming on over the cop.
Put it all together. Has the skill set to do it. There's the switch release. Here he is right here. Covering it. He just has to
Over the cop.
That
means something.
So I don't know when I said he was coachable. Yeah, this might be him right here. I'm not completely sure. Let's see. Great coverage. Let's go back. He's in the bag. One take advantage of. They're doing this. They're most likely. Anyways, yeah. Me don't forget. So yeah, you got to find me saying he's coachable.
I feel like we shouldn't even talk about DJ since he quit the last 4 games of the season. Like it's just like, hey,
we don't know that for sure. CT.
Give him your team. Did he travel?
T-Cock can tell you a real one. Imagine surrounding yourself with people who didn't tell you the truth. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I'd hate that because you don't care about me getting better.
No, they just care about their paycheck.
Yeah. Well, they're not ready for that. They're not ready for that. I don't. Yeah, crazy. The person they're calling a snitch is the same person releasing the opponent's film breakdown and game plan to the world each week. Yep. But I'm a snitch. Oh, very, very, very different. Very, very. You got your favorites. You mad Prime didn't take your players, and the job thing is different than football. Just so we clear, because I don't like to be unclear. I don't like to be unclear. Coach Prime. This is Clev Lubin, who's been going bananas at Louisville. Told him to go get him. My guy, Ray, aka Pretty Tony, calling you today, my brother. You know who Pretty Ray is, CT?
Prime's chief of staff.
Chief of staff in charge of doing the hiring. Bro, people really told me, they're like,
what? I think Lauren's brain might have just exploded.
What? Didn't get the job. He came to me. You crazy?
Well, that's that.
Huh? Crazy.
Wow.
Do you think Quentin Gibson is good as they're making him? Not sure. Gotta see.
You know what? If I'm any school, and you could probably cherry pick off the roster, who's gonna go, who's not, because nobody really knows what these players look like, and you put them in the right. I mean, if you go by, look what Chaney did when he left. Look at Hood when he left. Like, there's reasons why you would want to go see if you can pick some talent off of CU roster. London Merritt is gonna be in the league. What's the dog?
Yeah. The players you have to keep if you're Colorado and Coach Prime, Jordan Seaton, because again, it's bigger than just him as a player. It's what he meant and what he symbolizes for your program. Slaughter, safety, number 13, Tawfiq Byard, London Merritt, McPherson. Don't care who else leaves. That's who you have to keep. If it was me. But it's not me, so who knows? That's hilarious. And I try not to, Lauren. I ignore a lot, but I just got to clear it up. Like, I don't be seeing the comments on Twitter because I have so many people muted. But when people reply, then I can click on and see the comments. Hey, but you're mad that they didn't want you on staff. Like, I said I didn't want to coach, and they said, please come coach. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what? You think I reached out? Crazy. Ooh, what's your thoughts on how Indiana and Vanderbilt evaluate talent? Both teams had a history of bad football and turned around without so-called 4- and 5-star players. There's not a 4-star or 5-star player on Indiana's roster. Not one. And they are fantastic evaluators, Indiana's coaching staff specifically. I'm talking more about them because I know Vanderbilt was great as well because I've been around the coaching staff. I know the players. I know what they do. I've talked to their coaching staff. They just look at things that are important to them that may not be as important to other teams. And they have a great philosophy. Now, what I will say is that they need to improve evaluating cornerbacks. That's not their best position of evaluation.
And, I agree with you about Indiana because if you let people say Khalil Benson, if he was there we're going around, then he went to Indiana, then Lewis Moore left Ole Miss, went down to Indiana. I mean, now they the CFP, they're gonna be playing for a national championship.
Appreciate it, Dot. Appreciate super chat. 1256 Cormani breakdown. I laughed when I heard that watching. All right, that's year one. That's the spring. I had taken some sips of Kool-Aid. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had taken some sips of Kool-Aid. Was watching well off. That's on me. That's on me. Yeah, I took a few sips of Kool-Aid. I was assuming from what was being shown that, yeah, that's on me. I will eat that. Yep, Benson went back to Indiana and it's looking great.
Yeah, facts. And back to Indiana, and they put him back in his position that he played. Imagine that.
Yep. Yeah, that was early on. Early. Yeah, I said that DJ McKinney was coachable. I'm assuming, I haven't watched it, but I could see myself saying that to juxtapose Cormani McClain. I could see that for sure. So yes. And I said that because of the clips I just showed. I saw him improve and so forth. Somebody just asked if they got blocked. Next. This is somebody who's been in forever.
Is that your block? What's going on?
Are you coaching up, Byron? Oh my gosh. Indiana does not run a pro system. What do you define as a pro system? Reginald, Indiana staff came from James Madison, which is they were FCS. Or no. Yeah, they were FCS. They weren't even an FBS school when Cignetti got there. And then they became FBS. And they teach the technical skills needed to play this game. That's where Colorado is weakest. Teaching the players, I agree 1,000%. 1,000%. What's the game plan? TCal knows. Y'all got all this hate. What's the solution?
Yeah, he's still punching.
And bro, like that's the thing.
Yeah, bro.
Every week I show. That's why I can critique the way I critique. Every week I show the other team how to game plan against them, what you need to watch out for, how to beat them. I have never in my life offered critique and not offered a solution. I've said the solution multiple times just during this live. Like, if you don't want to hear it, I got you. But I never don't give a solution with any critique I've ever had. Which DBs are must keep? Slaughter, Byard.
Yeah.
Why did they change Benson from right tackle? Because they don't know what they're doing. Put him out of position. Showtime gets a point. Got him to read some BS. Thank you. Gotta be Billy Bob. I don't know what he's talking about. Is the NFL philosophy that needs to go? I don't know if there is an NFL philosophy. them saying we have this NFL experience, et cetera, that has to go.
Right.
Because
You need
that was
coaching.
like their selling point. We got this NFL Hall of Famers. We now know for certain that doesn't translate into good coaching and good football players. So I'd get rid of, me personally, Warren Sapp gone. Never coached before coming to Colorado. Shouldn't have been there in the first place. Marshall Faulk, glad he's gone. Me personally, that's not somebody I'd ever hire for my program. I don't want to hear you talking about protecting women, but then you hire two guys that their very last job, they got fired. They got fired by NFL Network because of a sexual harassment lawsuit.
Dang, Southern. That's tough.
Yeah, so that's not somebody I'd bring to my program. That's not who I want leading my son. If my son were to go there, that's not who I want building these kids into men. That's not. Never coached. Last job was them getting sexual harassment. So
What you send a mixed signal to the kids? You preaching God and you got rappers in the locker room.
I'm not
Blocking
one.
those kids from me.
We don't talk religion on this channel, and just because you rap doesn't mean that you don't believe in God.
Yeah.
No, we don't talk religion on this channel. We talk football. So along with that, they would both be gone for me.
Char would be tripping.
I'd probably let Livingston get his own staff. So I'd get rid of all the no, it's not kind of unfair. Unlike you, I've read all the documents and they were fired because of it. Nah, go read what was said and then come back. Like I was hip to this way before Prime even got to Colorado. I know very well what was said, and yeah. And I'm sorry, you feel the way I'm 99% of the time gonna be on the side of the woman. That's me. Y'all never gonna have me on a channel where I'm not believing women and saying women are liars. And it wasn't just them that got fired; it was multiple that got fired because of it. And NFL Network settled, or they agreed with that lawsuit. Let's just say that after an investigation. No, thank you. So yeah, I'd let Livingston get his own staff. Offense, everybody's gone. Everybody. No more yes, man.
Everybody has to go. Whole staff. Everybody. I told you, everybody got to get out of there.
I would be willing to bet that. We're talking about Marshall Faulk and Warren Sapp. Always. Yep.
More than that.
What the heck? There you go, snitching. I'm snitching about a case that is public knowledge.
God, it's got villages. Can't handle it. Boy.
Always. Yeah. I'm not the one for that. Ain't gonna be no locker room talk associated with this channel ever. That's why you see we did a video when Livingston got hired. When Sapp, nope. Faulk, nope. I don't mention them because I don't vibe with that. But some Prime's cool for.
There's no way you ever been a fan of our channel, Billy.
It's 2 with 2 O's. TOO. Everybody gave Sapp credit for the D line. That was bananas. Yeah. You can get him up out of there. Very old news. Let's see. T-Cat, what I don't understand is how in the hell Deion bragged about 200 years of NFL experience and they won one conference game this year.
Iowa State.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
They were only better than Oklahoma State, who fired their head coach, by the way.
They are focused. This is a good one. Then it said, are they too focused on a certain demographic / geography for recruiting? Does anybody know any California players that are on that team?
No, but they just like Florida and Texas.
Does anyone know any Colorado players? where California plays. Sorry, I don't know any California players. I can tell you some of the best players in the world come from California.
Yeah, we know. We saw Reggie Bush.
Juju was in Georgia.
Dang, that's a tough wrong.
He might have been in California at some point, but he was in Georgia. He played high school ball in Georgia.
Down the street, yep. Stop. Harley. Nah.
Lightfoot and Staub. Thank you. So 2. That I think they should look more at California players, especially being in Colorado, which is damn near the West Coast. Like right there. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't. Yep, mainly Georgia and Florida and Texas, which all have fantastic football players for certain. But you got guys, like, come on, man. California is right there. Shoot, Georgia gets California players.
Yeah.
Texas gets California. Bama get California.
You know, Sarkisian gonna recruit all the way up the West Coast.
Yep, Florida, Georgia, Texas. It has to be fixed. There's a lot of things that got to be fixed, y'all. And now it's just seeing if it will. And luckily, college, like CT was talking about, it's college football now. Like, it doesn't stop. This stuff isn't what we're waiting to see months from now. National signing day, the early signing day is next week.
And you getting ready
now.
Fire all your
transfer portal is starts the first or second week of January. Players are going to start announcing during the portal starting tomorrow. So all this stuff is moving now. This is not, oh, we're going to wait. Nah, this is starting right now. So we're going to be able to see how next season is going in the very, very immediate future.
That's what Brian said. He said, hey, you by tomorrow. So,
yeah. Hey, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Appreciate everybody that has loved the coverage of real content and not any fake content, because that's not what we do. Really telling the story and never deceiving y'all.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people just, we don't deceive. I always respect you, but respect you even more for that view about women. Always, always, always. So yeah, man, appreciate y'all. We're going nowhere. T-Cal, take a look at the Iowa State game compared to the 6 games that got blown out. Let's discuss what's different. We will do that. We'll do that. Don't let T-Cal fool y'all. He little tired, not big tired under his name. Yeah, we're gonna hit the outro and shit. We're gonna be back probably Tuesday, Wednesday. We rolling. Ain't nothing.
All season.
Every day, and we watch partying and Patreon. Y'all on Patreon, y'all know what
Patreon knows. Yeah, they know.
It's nonstop. Appreciate everybody, and we will see y'all very soon. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. And yeah, CT, final words.
Okay, to evolve. Drop our theme music.
No, hell no, we're not saying that. They dropped theme music all year.
Who's next? Do your words match your video? Yeah, this for my boy TKL, CT the fan. Yeah, we on that buff train, man. Yeah, the boys, they put it down. I watch them every day. Hey, they gonna put you on a pillar, or they gonna put you down there where you belong. They ain't gonna care for you. Nah, they ain't gonna care for you. Yeah, they gonna love on you. They gonna tell you what to do to get yourself better. It's on you, baby. Yeah. My boy, but that y'all keep doing y'all thing, baby.
Hey, shout out One Mike. We had a little bet in Patreon. He thought I was a hater, and he said that Colorado was going to win 8 games. Told me to bet on it. I said I'll bet whatever you want. Then he said 7. I said I'll bet whatever you want. He just ran it. Appreciate the rack you just sent me. And hey, man of your word.
Who's next? Do your words match your video? Yeah, this for my boy TKL.